as well on the broadcast after the High Court setback Kejriwal to approach Supreme Court. Kejriwal, in fact, is going to challenge the order of the High Court in Supreme Court. Remember his plea in the High Court that the arrest and the custody by the Enforcement Directorate was illegal was smashed into bits and pieces by the High Court when the court said that on the issue of evidence, ED had enough material to prove that cash was given for election campaigning in Goa, that there was money laundering, it was linked to Arvind Kejriwal, and on the issue of timing as well, the court came down heavily. We have Harish joining us on the broadcast. Harish, after a massive setback in the High Court, now we're given to understand Arvind Kejriwal is going to move Supreme Court against the High Court's observations and verdict?
Yes, good morning, Swati. According to sources in Kejriwal's legal team, the Kejriwal is all set to move the Supreme Court, and it's expected that at 10:30, when the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud's bench assembles, his legal team will mention his urgent petition challenging his arrest and remand and seek an urgent hearing today itself. Why this request is important, Swati? Because tomorrow, day after, Supreme Court is closed, then comes the Saturday, Sunday, then the next working day for Supreme Court is Monday. So this is a very important point. If Kejriwal does not get a hearing today, it means that in fact, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days, Kejriwal will continue to be in remand if he does not get a hearing today. That is the importance of the attempted mentioning at 10:30 and the urgent filing and mentioning. So we have to wait and watch whether they will be able to file the petition just now itself, and whether the Supreme Court Chief Justice will entertain a mentioning, because as per the Supreme Court rules, Swati, the whatever case is mentioned for listing, only that can be mentioned. There cannot be any out-of-turn mentioning. Chief Justice has been repeatedly saying, but it's expected that Abhishek Mani Singhvi, appearing for Arvind Kejriwal, will file the appeal against the High Court order dismissing his petition, and will do everything to get the matter mentioned at 10:30 when the Chief Justice bench assembles, so that in the next 4 days, and try to get some relief today itself, because for the next 4 days Supreme Court is closed and the next working day is Monday, which means that Kejriwal will continue to be in remand in Tihar jail for 4 days if he does not get a hearing today. Remember, the High Court had come down heavily on Kejriwal's petition, saying that he cannot question this approver statement because it is the court which has made a person an approver, and he cannot cast aspersion on the approver, and also found that he had played two major roles. It was he who formulated the policy, got kickbacks, and also used proceeds of crime for fighting elections in Goa, as you rightly said, Swati. And also
throw more light on the Pankaj Bansal versus Union of India case, because the High Court, before proceeding and announcing the verdict, said that this application is not for seeking bail. Arvind Kejriwal is challenging the remand, is challenging the arrest on the ground that the arrest of the petitioner is illegal and in violation of principles laid down by Supreme Court in Pankaj Bansal versus Union of India case.
Yes, that is right, Swati. It is very important remark in the, in fact, the Delhi High Court judgment, because it is too early to challenge the remand and arrest, because seeking bail is a different issue, and seeking remand, challenging arrest and remand is a different issue. Because Kejriwal has just been arrested. The ED has always been saying that a lot of questioning is required. He needs to be confronted with several other accused in this case, like Sisodia and also K. Kavita. And in fact, what is felt is that what Kejriwal should have done is that he should have sought bail. And first of all, it is even legal expert says that even before, when he had apprehended arrest, he should have filed an anticipatory bail application and also responded to all the summonses and cooperated with the investigation rather than skipping 9 summons by the ED. So in fact, this is the factors which has gone against him. These points found mentioned in the Delhi High Court's judgment also. So we'll have to wait and watch what will be the stand of the Supreme Court. Number one, if they manage to if they manage to file an application urgently, and also whether they will be able to mention it at 10:30, whether Supreme Court Chief Justice will admit their plea and grant Kejriwal an urgent hearing or not. Because basically the fact that next 4 days Supreme Court is closed, and only on Monday will Kejriwal will get a hearing, and before that he will have to spend
four
more days in
wait and see what the court has to say on the grounds that have been cited by Arvind Kejriwal to challenge the arrest and the remand and call it illegal. Harish, thank you for getting us the details. We'll connect with you again once there are developments in the Supreme Court.